Hey Brian, this is Becky Leana with Gray Owl Marketing. I know you're busy, so I'll keep this brief. I did just want to show you 3 tips how you can use today to gain more customers and bring more traffic to your site. Because oftentimes I know as a business owner, you're super busy running your business, so you don't always keep on how the internet can really work for you and benefit your company. So I did just want to show you a couple things that I saw. So I'm on your website. You do have a great website. I love this call to action that's right here. Lots of good contact information right at the beginning, which is really important. You definitely have some information here about the different services. I absolutely love your Hold My Beer story. That is probably my favorite part of your website. Totally, I know nobody, but super proud of you, and love that story. But the first thing that's important to know is that if you really want to optimize with Google, you need to have at least 1,500 words of content on your home page. And it looks like you guys do have some content here, but you can probably increase it quite a bit to get to even 2,000 or more, but 1,500 is the minimum because content is king when it comes to Google. It's a key factor in Google's formula when they decide which sites to rank higher than others. And Google likes to see not only high quantity, but also high quality. And you want your business to show up on page one with your customers, right? So you don't have to pay for those ads. But in this respect, just wanted to show you kind of, for example, if we look at your page from a digital perspective, excuse me, here we go. So this is your dashboard, right? And it's showing you all your online presence. You do have a good online presence. Your score here is 30, but when we look at your organic keywords, which you have quite a bit of them, you can see that you're ranking for quite a bit of buyer intent keywords across all the areas. So Atlanta Fence Company is getting 150 searches. You're ranked number 3. Roswell Fence Company. Those are good keywords to be ranking for. You have quite a bit of those. If you see here, coming gets 100 searches and you're ranking number 4 for that, so not quite at the top, but still there. And you do have some good buyer intent keywords that you're ranking for here. So I might be telling you stuff that you already know because you do have a good looking website, but I wanted to share that with you because you want to think about optimizing your site by adding quite a bit more content, picking 2 or 3 buyer intent keywords and using them throughout your site so that you can rank for that. I also see that you know that you got some service pages here. You can go ahead and optimize these even more to rank number 1 in all of those regions and get in that map pack in those sections. So I just wanted to show you an example here. Fence Company, McDonough, Georgia is a good buyer intent keyword that gets searched 200 times a month, which is over 2,000 customers that you're missing out on by not being in this map pack here. Or another example would be Fence Company, Atlanta. Very similar to some of the terms that you are ranking for, but this specific keyword has 350 searches a month, and that's over 4,000 customers, again, that you're missing out on by not being in this top spot here. So, of course, you're probably asking yourself, how do I get in this top spot? One of the key factors to getting in that spot is looking at your Google profile in this section here. There's lots of ways to optimize that, but of course, Google reviews are really important. You have a ton of Google reviews, so that's great. So you want to continue to try to get more 5-star reviews to continue to build that up. But the next part of Google profiles is what they call the NAP, which is your name, address, and phone number. And you want to make sure this matches exactly across your entire footprint online. Thinking about your website, your Facebook page, where if you're on Yelp, Yellow Pages, Whitebook, all of those areas that have business directories where you're putting your content, you want to confirm and make sure that they're matching exactly, because Google's a machine and it does like to see that it matches so that when people search for different platforms, the same information comes up. And the last thing I'll say about your Google profile is this section here. When you're thinking about adding pictures not only to your profile but also to your website, you want to save those pictures as buyer intent keywords. So again, when Google is crawling your website, it's going to pick those up and know where to put you. In addition to that, you want to think about putting geotags on all of these pictures, because geotags will show Google all the different locations where you're working. When you're taking pictures of your great work, you want to tag that location, because then Google will see not only what type of work you're doing, but where you're doing it. So when people are searching for similar things, again, your company is going to show up. The third tip that I'll give you about making sure that you rank in this section for the areas that you're looking to rank for is thinking about your company's online reputation. So again, this is a numerical score of your company's online reputation. So you're doing well in that respect. You got a 30 there. We do like to see a 1-for-1 ratio here with your UR and your DR, so you're on your way there. Of course, you have 414 referring domains here, pushing a little over 1,000 backlinks to your website. So that's what's giving you this referring domain, or excuse me, giving you this site authority numerical value here. And not sure if you're aware, but referring domains are not all created equal. You want to have really relevant referring domains. So not all of them are giving you this strength. And if you look down here at this do follow number, 372 of your backlinks or of your referring domains are ones that are pushing power to your site. The other ones Google is not considering relevant. So you are getting some nice traffic. But again, when I pull up something like Fence Company Atlanta, where you want to just be organically ranking #1 in here, and then also ranking in this organic search term, you want to think about those 3 elements. And just to show you an example, here's Precision Fence Works Atlanta. That's your #1 competitor for this. Here's their website, not a ton going on, so you could totally beat them if you just did some modifications to your website and start outranking them. And then here's an example of what they look like compared to you. So a little bit similar, you're a little bit better on your reputation, but not too far behind. You can see they are getting more traffic, or I mean a good amount of traffic compared to yours. You're still getting more traffic, but as you can see, they're still outranking you. So you want to make sure that you're using good buyer intent keywords so that when people are doing searches for these areas, you're coming up #1 for those. So wanted to give you those 3 tips. Again, it's all about thinking about content is king, having quite a bit of quality content on your website, optimizing buyer intent keywords. You want to think about, again, your Google profile and optimizing your name, address, and phone number, and having citations being consistent across the entire internet. And then thirdly, you want to think about your continuing to increase your reputation online. So with those 3 tips, you can continue to optimize your site and rank #1 across Google in all these different areas, and get started with that today. I just want to tell you, you can take this information and use it at your will and do it yourself if you'd like. However, to be more effective and just save yourself some time so you can concentrate on your business, you can also call me and set up a time to chat. Once again, my name is Becky Liana with Gray Owl Marketing, and my contact information is on the email. I hope you found this information valuable, and I do look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. Bye.